What? What, mate? What? Excuse me. Oh, what? What? I'm gonna be right back. Oh, what am I saying? Be right back. I'm gonna be right there. That's what I wanted to say. I'm going to be right there. See, it's already loading. The game's already loading. Sorry for the black screen. You know, Conan Exiles takes a long time to load up. It takes a long time to load. Sure. I'm getting all my vitamins today. I'm drinking the second tablet of vitamins. It gives 200% the required nutrients, but you know, vitamins and stuff. What? Well, we'll see if it works. We'll see if that works. We're playing at 4 times XP multiplier. Because why not? Stamina cost is down a little bit. Everything else is the same. The NPCs respawn faster though, but the damages are the same, so we don't do more damage. The harvest amount is up quite a bit. Item spoiling is down. Crafting time is reduced for everything. So, purge is enabled, Sipta is enabled, purge is enabled. But animals are not important because animals don't even work properly. Animals suck ass. The only way they work, they hardly work for base defense, static base defense, but for following you around they don't even work at all. I wouldn't follow them around. I wouldn't have them follow me around. Anyways, let's see. Raise Kushite. We like to be Kushite. Mitra is Mitra a transformation? I think Mitra is transformation.
Cut me down.
Cut me down.
Please.
The hair is going to be fine. Oops, there it is. There it is, I said. The eyeshadow is nice. The lips don't need anything though. No paint on the lips. Face details. The nose is a little bit less wide. The ears have less angle, much less. The eyes have a nice steel blue color. The body features mean reduced there. And let's go. Misfit. Drunken brawling, regicide and pickpocketing. Yes. In the year 2000. You can't eat, don't eat yellow snow. Well, why not? Alright. Okay. I'm going to skip this journey to get the points immediately. I'll get agility first of everything, because I need that extra movement speed. It's much better. And I want to start the game in the north. Some of these rocks look large enough to be picked up, but they are too large to be picked up, and some stones are so tiny that you can hardly see them. Anyways, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Anyways, I can craft items exactly the way I want them. And I'm going to do that. An axe and a pickaxe and a skinning knife. A chest and sandals and shoes. Knowledge. I'll learn this and this and this. This. And we learn the two-hand bruiser. Okay, we need a lot of sticks, which we will get by harvesting the sticks with this. Very nice cheat. We can use a tool to get, instead of 3, 4, 6, how much your multiplier is, we get more out of that. So I'll take the two-handed sword, because I can afford to do that. I'll use a two-handed sword for the time being. Later we're gonna use a maul or something. Just need to get the hell out of here. And me to level up enough. Right, we need to kill some people. I'm not going to switch to a journey yet. I only skipped the original initial journey. Two-handed weapons have a bonus in case of the swords. You can do a right click, which is an executor move. It uses all your stamina but does a tremendous amount of damage. It takes a long time to regenerate the stamina, but it does a million damage. Anyways, I'll pick up these fibers here, because I need them for my healing items. I'm gonna craft 10 if it's possible. Good, 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 good. We need to take dead shot, because that's for later on. That's useful because the arrows hit faster. That was a lot of damage. Now don't get too cocky. There may be shalebacks. They might just be shalebacks, but that doesn't make them less dangerous. Okay. The way I see it, it's best to switch my weapon controls around. Light attack on thumb button and heavy attack on left click. Yes. This is better. Alright, the eggs fill up my stomach much better. So I'll take the eggs. They help me much more. So, okay, we're at the Sentinels. There's some humans over here. I'll just take a look, but I won't attack them because... Not because I'm scared, but humans are useless. They basically, humans basically don't give me any experience or anything. They're just annoying. They don't give me nothing. There's a demon over there. I could kill it with daggers, but not with a two-handed sword. I mean, you can see how little damage I'm doing to these guys. I mean, I could try to take it on, but I don't have high hopes. I don't have very high hopes for this shit. Yep, look at this. He'll kill me easily. Yep. Yep. Hey. That was close. You can see my favorite swinging direction is right. Everybody has a favorite dodging direction, and mine is right. Got him. And we instantly got 50 points, which is okay. Faster running. Yeah, it's a little bit cheesy, isn't it? But yeah, there's servers out there with 1000 HP, where you get like 1000 XP. Like, you get like 10 levels in 1 second. With the fact how many times we wipe. It feels alright. Good. Ooh. Can I kill those? No. Not two at once. Can't fight two at once of these. Nice. I'm gonna die. Two hyenas at once. They have a stupid attack pattern which makes it really hard to... Yeah, see? Makes it really hard to... Shit, man, I was risking way too much bank here. 1 to strength. Okay. That was stupid from me. Play like that. Crap. Holy shit, that was my kill. You bastard, that was my kill. You bitch. Yep, I'm dead. This time for real, because so much bank here. If it weren't for this... Oh my god, my weapon is almost gone. Actually, hey, why are you not repairing more? Stone missing. Right. Right. Executing move. Girl with a two-handed sword is dangerous. Alright. Repair it further. It was barely started and I got good levels already. Which is fine. The real endgame only starts after you leveled to 60, so the leveling process is just the intro, basically. So yeah, it's the leveling of the game. The leveling process means nothing. I mean, I've played on so many servers where I just leveled in 1 day to level 50, and yeah. Everything I'm doing is the same in PvE, and PvE conflict is the same. The execution move is for a statement, but it's also usable for for an emergency, you know what I mean? What I mean by an emergency, it's usable for like when you're in a tight spot. You just click. You just right click and it kills the enemy. Dicky. Yeah. Anyways, leveling looks fast, but yeah.
Stay back!
The sword has a bunch of finishing moves.
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
There are some weapons that have a left click finisher, so to say. There is a bunch of really cool features, like weapons that will right-click finishers and triple and double hits. The maces, for example, the mauls rather do triple and double hits when you do the when you use the heavy attack or the light attack. It does swirling attacks. It's crazy. So there is a bunch of crazy weapons that are out there. Oh, I missed. Yeah, out of stamina. Double hit. Oh, a demon hit me! Oh, the demon, I didn't even see a demon coming from behind. That was bullshit. Anyways, I want to restart with 3 times multiplayer, because 4 times is not to my liking. Yeah, it sounds like an excuse, but I don't like that 4 times multiplayer. It's too cheating. Like, I'm getting, like, levels over levels within, like, split seconds. Like, you know what I mean. I'm getting, like, so many levels. It's not fun. So I'm looking for, what's it called in the game settings? Hold on, what is it called here? I'm opening it for you so you can watch with me. Where is it? XP? Is it called XP? Hold on, XP. XP rate, there it is. 3. Change it to 3. See? Yeah. Player XP rate multiplier equals 3 instead of 4. So we're playing on a 3 times multiplier. That is less cheating. Ugh, my back hurts. That is less cheating, you saw. No, also I should have gone with a mace. Maces are for me more controllable. For me, the way it goes, for me the way the game goes is daggers for anything that bleeds and lives, and a maul for anything that doesn't bleed. That doesn't bleed, like skeletons and any other sort of undead. Know what I mean? I want to play a new game. I want to restart because that was cheating with the... See, 3 times multiplayer. See that? That's better. Yeah, that's better. A 3 times multiplier is better than 4. 4 is a bit too much. I got like thousands of levels in. I was like level 17 in like 5 minutes. We played 5 minutes, I was level 7. That's too much. I mean, 3 times multiplayer is what I've always played. Since the beginning of the game, I played 3 times multiplayer. Why? Because 3 times is just the sweet spot. Not too easy, not too hard. Kushite, where is a Kushite there? Mitra is our religion, that's what we pick. The voice is stoic.
Gods are
Head
watching.
is fine, the hair needs to be changed. There we go, the eyeshadow is fine, the lips needs to be changed though to nothing. Face details, the nose less wide. The ears at a less of an angle. The eyes get a different color. Right, the body features get smaller breasties. We are Misfit is our name. We are breaking an oath, freeing slaves and lewd behavior with corpse. Oh my god. What is that? Lewd behavior with corpses? What the fuck? Are you good, ma'am? Anyways. We're opening this and take all. Then we take this water skin here. Then we take some more plant fibers. And we go to our journey and we skip. We go to journey and we skip that journey. Yes. Get no rewards from that. But at least we get instant other things. You get instant, well, not rewards, but you know what I mean. Anyways, knowledge. We unlock immediately the crafting of torches, and for weapons, as I said, two-handed, but a maul. We're not going to use a sword, because sword was, let's say, mediocre. The experience with the sword was nice, but mediocre at the same time. I don't like. The game is the games in general are always up and down. You can't always win. You can't always be the best. You can't always win and say, "Hey, I steamrolled the content. No, I'm the best." It doesn't work like that. It don't work like that. So I'm taking a. Oh, I don't have enough branches. Great. Just good. Like this. Need more branches. Alright. Axe. Pickaxe. Cheating the branches. By hitting the branches on the ground with the axe, we harvest as much as our harvest multiplier plus the tool multiplier is. So instead of picking up 4 stones, we hit a single stone with a pickaxe and we get 24 instead of 4. 28, 28. That is how you can cheese small stones and branches. You hit them with a tool and you get the tool's harvest and the harvest multiplier. If you pick them up, you only get the harvest multiplier. If you hit them with the tool, you also get the tool multiplier. So you get a ton more resources. It's a nice little cheat. And it'll allow you very early to make clothing. This, that. But most importantly, a weapon. And a torch. I'll make the torch on the 8 button. Then I will filter and go. Okie dokie. Yeah, that's how it works. This is better. Anyway, I don't know how the hyena, where that hyena came from that just killed us. That was crazy. The stupid hyena, boss hyena, not just a boss, not just a hyena, a boss hyena too. So but I don't feel like dancing in a circle with a boss now. I don't feel like dancing in a circle with a boss again for 2 minutes or 3 minutes to kill it. I mean, but this weapon is even easier to kill them, but the sword is too slow and clunky. I mean, this weapon is also slow and clunky. Also, I've been here, what the hell? We are in the same starting spot. Anyway, I'll keep these. No, I'll not keep these. I drop these. This, and then 10 of these, and go. Oh yeah, I also forgot my weapon is still... I still have my heavy attack on my left click. Which is nice, but absolute insanity due to the speed it has. Due to the usage of so stamina it has, so best is left attack, light attack. It's probably the best. Also, why is it? Right. Alright, dead shot again. Now we go attack. Rah! Yes, this is a much better weapon. Mauls wins for the player, like always. The multi-hits of the Maul are what wins the Maul over. The multi-hits, the multi-attack hits that the Maul does is what wins it. There's just absolutely nothing that beats the multi-hits that a Maul does when you swing it on the third and fourth light attack. You do a multi-swing, you hit the same target many times. A spear is a really terrible enemy. A spear is a terrible enemy because of the damage the spear does, of the range rather. Really, really bad, really bad enemy. Really terrible. Oh, there's 2 spears. What is this? I need to run away like a coward. Oh my lord. Going to heal by using food and run in circles still. Can I lose them by getting them stuck in terrain or something? Yes. Alright. They went back to their spots.
The gods are watching.
Nice. Spears are only defeatable if you can make the spear guy or if you can make the spear person miss, or if you can make him kick. If they kick or if they miss, that's when you get them. A spear person will die if they miss or they kick. If they swing and they miss, then it's game over for them. If they swing and miss, or if they kick. A kick is the better thing, because that is even more pathetic, because they decided to kick at you, and that costs them their lives. So kicking is more of a punishment for a mace user, or for a spear user. Now animals are the only things that give experience in game like this, in this game rather. Yeah. It's fine, trust me, it's fine. It's really fine. This is a thing that this game has in common with Path of Exile. The mace is being overpowered. Or two-handed mauls, rather. You can see that with each hit, the enemy is being stunned a little bit. That's because this weapon is so heavy. You can effectively stun lock some enemies, so they don't attack you. I just came here for the eggs. Thank you. Alright. So, let's try to not take on the hyenas again this time. The stun locking doesn't always work. Some enemies don't give a damn about stun lock. Especially if somebody is already winding up and is in their combat animation. I should repair my maul because I have a bad feeling about this. You can also make bindings. Bindings are also a good healing method. They work out of combat the best. Bindings have a good healing value as well. They heal you as long as you apply them. So your character does a nice little bandaging animation that heals you really fast and it heals you really effectively. Bandages are generally more effective than okay, they're attacking me both at the same time, that's not good. Right, I run away. Yeah, they're hitting me. Oh, they're hitting me good too. Okay, I can't do it. I can't do it this time. Need to heal. Yes, that works. Mauls, as you saw, has the benefit of hitting multiple targets at one go. Wait, it's right behind me. It's gonna kill me, I know it. You're going to kill me, aren't you? I can just climb up if I wanted to. What also works is going in the water. Since they don't like water that much, just go to the shore at a different spot. Yes. Round 2. Fight! You can also combine the healing, regeneration and the bandages, like this. As you can see, the bandage heals slowly, but it heals much more than the thing. Okay. They have their stupid animations where they can hit you and you can't hit them. Yep, that was close. I killed one. See, if you bandage, you heal much more HP than from the or you should at least. Well, with the improved ones at least. And you can also heal, and then you can stop it by moving. You can abort the animation, but I personally like the drinking, healing with the potion more. Yep. Yeah, they do their instant attacks a lot. Where they hit you before you can react. It's a hyena's specialty. They attack you before you can do anything. Also, since you bandage while you're in the menu, you can do something else. And it plays that animation, which is nice. It's kind of realistic that your character just stands there and bandages herself. But yeah. Hyenas at this level with stone weapons, not a good idea. You saw why. Shailbacks, much easier. As you see, you hit sometimes 2 enemies in one go with the maul. There's the unskippable attacks. What that means, unskippable attacks are attacks that cannot be skipped, as the name implies. So there's attacks that cannot be skipped. Some of the heavy attacks, these heavy attacks like this are some of them. Attacks like this are one of them. Basically any attack that is charged up, any attack that's charged up and telegraphed, that's what it's called, telegraphed. Any attack that is telegraphed, in other words, you lift your arms and then you slam, any sort of attack like that is an unskippable attack. You can't interrupt the enemy while they're doing that, and you can't be interrupted while doing it. You can take damage, and the enemy is taking damage. Everybody's taking damage, but it can't be stunned. You cannot stun somebody. You could stun the crocodile, for example, like this. See how it gets pushed backwards? How it gets interrupted? It gets stopped in its movement. But once an animal or a creature or a person does a like that, a charge attack that, or an attack that charges up like this, you cannot interrupt that. You cannot interrupt a charge up attack. Otherwise, you would be able to stun lock enemies 24/7, and if that weren't the case, an enemy could stun lock you 24/7. So in order to prevent that, enemies have a different, or there is an ability to bypass some damage, but not all of it. To bypass some animations and stun people, but not all of them. There's some attacks that just can't be interrupted. Like this guy, he got knocked back, but when he does his light attack with his hands, where he lifts his hand to try and hit, that's a light attack. But when he does a charged up heavy attack, that's when that can't be interrupted. The strength ability that I'm speccing into only is beneficial at the beginning. It's not beneficial at the beginning because of the low damage that I do. That's the charge up attack I meant. That's the charge up attack, for example. An attack that is shown for a long time and then it happens. Like, I'm doing light attacks all the time. I'm doing light attacks constantly. My attacks can be interrupted because I'm using light attacks. But if I were to use heavy attacks, then if it goes out once it starts, you can't interrupt it. Like this. You can't interrupt a heavy swing like that. That's why I'm taking Maul, because of that third attack, double backhand and front and backhand swing. He's shooting out of his back. Right, he's fighting the crocodile, which is good. That's not good that he killed it. But I'll take the die, but the rest I'll just leave. I would buy an iron. I would buy an iron weapon though if I could. Hoi! Zuck! So at the beginning the weapon does scale badly. Because any weapon you have and you can make is bad. Strength scales your weapon's damage plus in percentage. So it takes the weapon's damage and adds a percentage, so if you have a weapon that does 5 damage and you add 3%, then that's no damage. Get it? Like, you can do the math. A weapon that has 5 damage points and you add 3% damage, that's going to add like 0.1 damage or something, so that's 5.1 damage, that's nothing. But if you have a weapon that does 50 damage and you're adding 5% or 3%, that's going to be a number at least. You're at least getting a little bit of damage, like 3 damage or 2 damage or something. You're at least getting like 2 damage points. Now if you add 100% damage to, or 50% to, let's say 5 damage, you're getting 7 damage, 7.5. Whoa, what was that? There's a hyena at the back? I don't know that, I remember that. There's 2 of them, I'll run. I run down here, they can't follow me. Only time they follow me if one of them falls down here. But yeah. Use the terrain if you don't want to fight. Also, you consider fight out. Because these things are spiders. And I don't like fighting spiders with a stone weapon. That is not a sword, that is not a dagger. Well, you stole my kill. That spider died from bleeding, so that's a mess right here. I got no kills nearly. I got almost no kills out of this. Also, these exiles here, you can never take these. You can never make them into followers. These exiles are always dead the second you just reach them. They're instantly dead. Because they have so little health, and there's like crocodiles, spiders. I want to kill that. There! I wanted to kill that spider. I got too much there. I wanted too much. But I can heal. Crocodiles are slow. There he is doing his recoil attack. Alright. You see, you can also check your stats. You can see damage from strength 1. You can check your stats. The damage is 9. 7. Why is it adding agility plus 1? What the hell? The agility is also adding damage? That's cool. He does a recoil attack. Careful. Nice. Nice. Strength plus 3. Equip my weapon. Check 7. Yeah, see, I'm still getting like no damage. So I'm gonna harvest this lotus because it's a quest. I'm not going to use it for anything. Well, not like you can. You can't even use these. You can't eat them. So I can learn this and this and this and this and this and this and this, this, and a thrall taker and a stable master. There we go. I learned a few things already. Alright, I don't want to battle with these guys. This is why Conan Exiles is special. You can climb any surface you want, and unless it's in a dungeon. If it's in a dungeon, you cannot. Dungeons don't allow you. If you could climb in a dungeon, you could bypass some traps and puzzles and bosses. You could bypass so many things. But any other surface you can climb, especially outside, as I said. Outside world. This is the outside world. Oops. As you can see, bypassed some stuff. Anyways, I'll bypass some more things. So. Only fight large groups of enemies if you have the physical advantage. I'm fighting 6 crocodiles at once. This is not good. I don't have the physical advantage. There's 1 down, 2 down. Okay, they're running away. Hopla, I'm bleeding. Also, they're incredibly hard to see what they're doing right now. Drink. My weapon broke, so I need to repair it. Running in circles, I repair it a bit. Running in circles. Give me my weapon back. Thank you. There's a charge attack. Nice. Okay. Thank you for bandaging. Stats 7-1-1-1. See, that's what I see. That's what I said. I'm punching points into strength, and I'm not getting any damage bonus at all because the damage is so low of the weapon. The damage bonus for the damage bonus to an off ability weapon is 0.5, and for an on ability it's 5. Something like that, I think. What means off and what means on? The off ability for agility is strength, and for strength it's agility. A weapon that says strength gets bonus from strength ability. It gets less damage bonus from agility, but it gets a little bit of it. 0.5 points per 0.5 points per point. So if you have 10 points, you get 5% extra damage. For the on ability, for 10 points, you get a whopping 50%. 5% versus 50%. You get 10 times more damage bonus for the on skill ability if your weapon is strength based, and you have many points of strength. You get more points for that, but you still get a little bit of a damage bonus. Double kill. So as I said, yeah, you still get bonus points. But just very little. Now the good and curious thing is, there is actually agility-based swords, two-handed swords and stuff. So now I'm doing heavy and special attacks deal 10% more damage. Let's see my damage overall. I'm getting 2 extra points. I'm doing 10 damage points instead of 9. I'm doing 1 more damage. Now what does a maul extra do as well? A maul does an additional skill, so to say. A maul does sunder. Any blunt weapon sunders. What is sunder? You wonder? Well, sunder is nothing else but damage reduction. Your enemy does take more damage Okay, armor reduction, yeah. It does it. An enemy takes more damage because their armor is broken and reduced. That's what Sunder does. Got hit by a double charge attack. There's another charge attack. I need to be careful there. There's a charge attack. See that? Yep. Alright. Nice, I'm getting the levels. Good. The fuck? See, that's a charge attack that's not stoppable. But okay, we're leveling up way too much, way too fast. This is not good. But here's an iron warhammer, I like it. I'll take that. I need to get the archer unlocked, the iron arrows. I need to get armors unlocked. Horses unlocked. Very good. Sometimes an enemy spawns it as a demon. They have glowing eyes. We saw one of those with the dark skin on the shaleback. But those give a lot more XP. They are quite obviously a lot more dangerous. All of it makes sense. I'm still on my journey to the north. Crocodiles are a different number. They're a different house number compared to a lame-ass Noob River shaleback. They're still doing 10 damage. See that? That's what I mean. We need a bit more damage soon. Can't even one-shot these peaceful gazelles here. Nice. We need to go north. We're going into the Northlands to build a base. Oops. That's a single crocodile. I can kill that easy. Very easy. It's very good. Now remember, if you see hyenas, run. Unless it's a single isolated hyena. You run. You run away. There's enemies here. See? It's because they're rapid fire attacks that they do. They don't give you the slightest bit of a time to react. They just do machine gun attacks. A hyena also can attack one direction and the damage comes out a completely different direction. Hyenas can also, as I said, they can attack one way and the damage comes out a different way. Like, they attack to the right and the damage comes out right at you, even though they miss you. They also have a really stupid hitbox. Oh yeah, and I said, did I say, I said they can use rapid fire attacks, right? They can like jump at you and then half a second later or a quarter second later they can do another attack. I said that, right? At the beginning of the game it's who hits each other first with the first 5 hits. If you get hit by a hyena's 5 first hits, then you're dead. But if you hit a hyena with the first 5 hits, then at least you got the upper hand. Why is it not repairing? Oh, I got no stone, that's why. So I got 11 damage now. I got 1 point of damage. Amazing. Later on in the game it will be like double digits that I get at bonus damage. Alright. Try to repair this shit. Got it. Like, should actually use my pick to get a bit more stone than that. Yeah, I need like something like 200 stone or something to survive this. Alright. I could also get an additional piece of armor here, because that gives me a bit more armor protection, at least 1 point. I mean, 1 point is nothing, but still. Nothing's better than nothing, right? That's what I meant by the first 5 attacks. Because hyenas have such messed up attack patterns. Once you hit the first few attacks, then you're winning. Also see to it that you have full HP. Okay, this one is lost already. But This is, sadly, the hyenas will be the easiest enemies, the easiest, well, bosses or whatever, the easiest mobs we have to fight for a long time now. So we might as well turn on the torch and run without doing anything else. We might as well just run. Also, there used to be a base camp here for enemies. I mean, there used to be a camp for, not enemies, but there used to be an exile camp here. This is weird. Have they removed it completely? Yeah, they must have. There was a camp of exiles here, or is it further? No, it's here. Yeah, they have... Yeah, this used to be a camp for enemies. So... something happened here that I didn't get. This used to be a different looking rock. This rock looked completely different. And there used to be enemies all over the place. This is really weird. There used to be humans here inhabiting this place. They really removed everything. This is kind of weird. Strange. Anyways, there's a boss right there. There's boss elephants and boss kitty cats everywhere, so I can't survive any of this. I might as well be dead, I think. I mean, I'm good at running. I'm really good at running. Due to the 15 agility, which gives my character a movement speed boost. But you see, running can only get you so far. Okay, we need to go to the... Can't remember what it's called. I'll tell you the name when it pops up. I'll tell you the name. That's the mark that we need to go. As soon as something pops up, I'll tell you the name when we see it. I know that kitty cat is right behind me. Yep. Oh my fucking god, I didn't see that one. It's right behind me. Yeah, it's right behind me still. Shattered Basin, this is where we need to go. Yep, I knew that, I knew that, I knew it. I knew that. Of course they're right behind me. And I'm running faster than normal humans and still it catches up to me. Anyways, we made it. Home sweet home. There we go. Nice. Need to go this way, yes, we need to go to the bean. The bean. There is wolves here. If we see wolves, we don't fight them, we run. We need iron armor, we need heavy armor and iron weapons to at least considering taking on a wolf. Wolves are that strong in this game. The more north you go, the stronger shit gets. But shit already starts exploding skill-wise in some places to the Noob River, the starting river. But yeah. This is where my friend and I have built in our game. I will build here again. see even the pigs here take half a year to kill. But the wind in here is really gentle. The birds are chirping every now and then, chirping and twerping. But it's we are a Kushite, and we are, well, as far from home as we could be here in this place. Which is quite interesting. This is the closest the water will start spawning. So we build all the way back here, then it should be perfectly fine. But anyways, we need an axe. We need a building hammer. For that we need wood. This is normal wood, that's good. Okay, we make a building hammer. And we start building. We start building out of sandstone. So we can always upgrade everything. We start building here. Nice. Because I don't like the water noise. I'm a cretin like that. Why is it not able to be built here? There you go, finally. Sometimes the game is nagging, you can't build somewhere. And you have to just reorganize. Don't worry about it. Also, the entrance to our base is going to be on this side. Pretty evidently. It has to be on this side, because otherwise we won't be able to get through, you know? But we have a lot of trees, which we can cut nicely. But you can drop the water skin. You can drop this because we don't need it. But and we build it too high because that's how high we have to build in order to clear all the terrain. We will see how well that works. Okay, I need stone again. Well, we need to clean backwards anyways. There is a glitch where sometimes trees and stuff, trees and rocks and stuff respawns, even though you removed it. And by building your platform up high enough, you can avoid that. So let's see, the rocks here are the height of a person. So I just built too high. Higher than a person is. And even if the trees respawn, they will, or even if the rocks respawn, they will respawn inside the floor. So nobody will see them. So if these rocks respawn, they will be inside of the ground, and nobody will notice them. Now with trees it's a bit harder, but if you build a floating base, then the same issue is also avoided. Anyways, I will bounce points into expertise, because expertise is greatly increasing the expertise greatly increases the amount of points I can carry in weight. I need more stone, see? Luckily we have a large quarry here. Now you also know why we're coming in from the lakeside. We mostly come in from the lakeside, and this is full of stones anyways. You don't want to traverse this place to get into your base, because it's all over the place. Rocks here, rocks there. You don't want to mess with that. Anyways, this is the first time I actually built in this place. I built in the north one time and I didn't like it, because I was dumb way back when. I was a dumb new spawn. I had just started the game and I was playing around in different places, and I was not impressed with the wildlands here. Now I'm liking the noise. There's a little wind and birds singing. But there's also something you learn. Not the serenity of this place, not the serene surroundings, no. The fact that there's iron and resources like that everywhere. That is what you need to learn, and that's what you need to keep your eye open for. Nobody cares if you're in a place where there's lots of plants and everything. No, that doesn't matter. What matters is iron, steel, the ability to make steel and iron. The ability to hone your skills. So I'll check. This is not large enough yet. This needs to be made much larger. Oh, we're always missing. We're always missing something. In this case, it's stone again. Now there is an ability to make things, and that is we need to craft a smithy. The faster we get iron tools, the better. Steel tools are a extra benefit. But it's iron we need. Look at all the iron back here. It's not much, but it's here, it exists. That's enough. Don't forget we need to smelt it. So. The throat feels dry. I can eat the eggs I brought. They give me food and drink. So, I'll build a temporary smithy for this. And I need some rock that looks dark. Black rocks. I would need black rocks if we have any. Black rocks would give us good fuel. I don't see black rocks though, which is the saddest part of this. No black rocks nearby. Sucks. Well, black rocks would have been perfect, but we can use other fuel. Other fuel. Let's dump the little wood that we have in. We have not sticks, we have some sticks. We have some sticks and some other stuff here. Actually, let's fuel it with sticks, yes. If I don't fuel it with sticks, it's not going to last well. There we go, 77. So we need how much for a smithy? 50. Alrighty. Better go on and start building more foundations. Good stones needed. Game is very laggy here for some reason. But it's fine. It will be fine. $350 is for 10. For 10 foundations, 350 stone and 50 wood. We need to build way more back. Let's try to make an outline, maybe. This is how far back we have to build? That's too far, maybe. This? Yeah, like this is fine. Ooh, the ground. The ground is not good. The ground is here, not nice. That's not good. That's not perfect. Why is it 28 degrees in here? What the hell? I was about to say the heating is on, but it's not. Ah, fuck off. You can't abort repairing. You can't abort it while it's working. Gain the level. Right. Right, carrying a bit more. Can't do that? Can't. Oh god, I can't build there. Shit. Oh no. Can I make a plate there? Yeah, I can make a plate there. But I can't make a wall. Yes, I can make a... Okay, I can make a wall. It's very dangerous here. Should I make a more compact base? One less on the side? Yeah, let's... Like this? No, that's not wide enough. It needs to be this wide. Yeah, it needs to be this wide. Or we can always expand it. You can always expand it, right? I mean, it is wide. It is a wide base. Okay. Stone and wood is needed. A lot of it. I think it's done with the tool. The smithy, I think, is done. So we can try and make a crafting station smithery, an actual smithery. Yes. Oh, now we need... God, now we need a ton of stone. Lol. I can make one. Okay. Not enough iron though to make a tool, which is just a tiny little bit of a nuisance. The surrounding is so beautifully looking. We're getting there. Slow and steady, we're advancing towards our goal. And that is which? Exactly. Finishing this place. Good. Get it. Need one more and then we can make a tool. Alright, very good. We will make a axe or pickaxe first, because a pickaxe is the thing that you need. It gathers stone and it gathers iron. Iron. The iron is the most important part. Alright. Well, fuck, if I don't harvest all this iron, then I'm missing out. Fuck it, I'm gonna get all of it. No, I can't. Okay. Oops. Well, we also need stone, which is a pain in the ass. We need stone, but iron, stone, everything. It'll all come together. Alright, it works. Well, there's all the iron that I need ever. Well, not ever need, but I'll need for now. I can make this, and I can make... Well, we need this later on too. I guess we need this. We can take it already, fuck it. We'll take it. Okay. Good. Let's see. We need more iron. Stone. Stone. Sorry. We dropped some, but won't be able to get them back because they disappeared already, I guess. Yeah, probably disappeared. It's fine. We get new stone. Getting quite a little bit of it. Hell yeah, 7 already. Okay. Now we can take wood. Tons of it. Now the bad thing is that we can be attacked by a very evil purge here in this. We can be attacked by a very, very evil purge here in this place. And we get walls up. Nice, nice, nice. Oops. Not like we need them yet, but you know. The less chance that an enemy walks in here, the better. So I can move these. I can move this thing to the side here. So it's out of the way. And I put this thing next to it. Whoops. Good. So, this is good. Make a weapon. This is 7 damage. And this is going to be much more. It's 20 damage. 7 and 20 damage is a huge difference. So now the damage will also go up stats wise. We're doing 30 damage. 20 plus 8 from strength and 2 from agility. So we're doing 30 damage in total. Now how about that? Now we're actually doing something. So there's a boss here. Well, not a boss. It's not a boss, right? But it's not a boss. Just a very aggressive deer, but... oh dear, he died. So... you can take his trees. And his stone. These trees also give good resin. They're pine trees after all. They give good resin. That was a hawk. Nice. What a good noise to hear. So, we close this walls down because enemies could jump, or animals could jump through, or up there rather, and I don't want them to, you know, get up there with me. Oops, wrong side. But yeah, I don't want animals to come over to this side and, you know, jump into the base. not a good thing to have happen. So. This is more branches as fuel. Good. So we got everything we need for tools so far. Take this maybe for skinning, because we might have to get some skins eventually. But now we can look into other things, and that's crafting stations. We can get a tanner's table, which we want to just place here temporarily. And then a tannery, which needs more stone. We're missing just a few stones. Which is fine. I love this place, it's so good. Alright. We can make a tanning workstation. That's this one. I always place it in the top right corner, because next to it comes a carpentry station. Just like this, right next to it, just like this. So we can make different things. This here is put in there, so we can smith. Skin, I mean. Animal skins. This is not needed, I'll make it into glass. So. There's some wolf howls nearby, but we don't have to be worried about that. We get 50 of this, together with twine that we could make. This gives you berries, which is cool. Hop. Nice. So we need twine to make, and twine is easy to make, relatively fast. So there's an alchemy bench here. Alchemy thing is here. For which could stone be made? We need an actual alchemy bench, for which we need 10 bars of iron. I'm gonna put it right next to it, like this. Here we could make different curatives and other things, which are important for later. So, what are we missing for the time being? We're not missing much. We're missing a trowel wheel, yes. Okay. Now this will be a pain in the ass to make, a trowel wheel. We need a bunch of everything. We need iron. We need stone, we need trees. This can be traversed freely, which is good for the purge. Once the enemies start attacking us, they can move freely. If they don't have the ability to move freely, the enemies glitch out and they will, well, just burst through the base at some random spot. Anyways, the animal is still here. I'll take it real quick. Fur and hide. I'll take it. Good, good, good. Now, what do we need more? Oh yeah, right. More trees, maybe. Could always use more wood. This here is going to be destroyed. It's a nice rotten tree. Dangerous. So anyway, a trowel wheel needs twine, more twine, much more twine than this. Okay, much more twine it is. We get seeds and berries and stuff sometimes, but that's fine. Highland berry seeds. We'll keep them away.
Hey,
And this is perfectly fine. I love it. A trowel wheel. Now a trowel wheel we can place outside. We don't really need a trowel wheel inside. We will place it outside like this. Perfect. Now a campfire. We need to be able to cook food. So, we take the seeds and some plant fiber once we have it. Some seeds and plant fiber makes gruel. Which is really good. Gruel makes food for thralls and for other people. So I need to change to my thrall taker. So thrall taker thing. Good. Access or place a wheel of pain. Good, good, good. Now, everybody in this place is going to be a pain in the ass to convert. This is the only bad thing about this place. I'll take this and convert to leather. So to make a I need to make a truncheon and bindings. I need 8 leather for this. 6, 7, 8. There we go. Good. Bindings. Good. Now we need to do what? We need to fight an archer. We need to get an archer or a well, an archer or a fighter taken out. Gonna be a fun exercise, especially since there is a place nearby, really close nearby, but everybody in this place has like infinite stamina basically, or infinite concussion or willpower, so knocking somebody out will be a pain in the ass in this. So, here they are, a lot of people. We need to get one of them lured. That is a worker. Okay, how hard is he to kill? The archer can kill me quickly. Yep, they do a lot of damage. Well, she's following me, so that's good. Oh yeah, got her. Okay, take her out. Take her home. Heal a little bit at least. We're all the way and take her home. Good. That was a simple level 2 fighter troll. And the next one we have to take is a worker thrall. So we have to make gruel now. And once we have made a gruel, we need to take the gruel and we need to work it into pieces. There we go. Journey step completed. Now we take gruel, which we haven't gotten yet. We'll make it. So we take that and we put it in here. And we field her and we place a thrall in the world after we made her. But once she's converted, we'll give her the order to follow us. There she is. We grab her like this. Follow me. Now I need to instruct her to attack, which I can't do because I set my controls different, which is really nice. There. You just need to tell her to attack anything. Like a weak-ass rabbit or something. She just needs an attack order. You just need to give her the attack order one time. Convert a crafter. So, there you go. We need to convert a crafter now. A crafter is somebody who goes on a workbench. Whatever workbenches you have. That's the downside. You also you need to have that workstation. You need to have the workstation. If you don't have it, you don't have it. You can't put the thrall there. Quite obviously. So if you don't have a armorer's bench, you can't put an armorer there. If you don't have a blacksmith, then you can't use a blacksmith in thrall. Makes sense. So the best is to build everything like I just did and then take that. Otherwise you probably can't get it anyways. You can't get it down anyways. There's a dancer there which I would like to have, even though she's a crafter. She's not a crafter.
Watch your flanks! Me and my mates are thick as thieves!
Good. This is the good thing. Once you have them, once you have a thrall taken, you don't have to worry about, you know, getting another one if it's like a good level. A dancer, for example, a level 1 dancer will be nice. Of course a tier 4 or like a dancer with a special unique name will be better, but not necessary. It's not necessary. You do absolutely not need a super good crafter, dancer. A level 1 dancer will do just fine. Anyways, I'm telling my follower to engage all enemies in a 30-meter radius, so she keeps it clear. She keeps the coast clear. And I'm putting the dancer up here. As I said, dancers are good. So she has a really good iron mace, look at that. But I'll tell her to attack nothing ever, so she will not attack. She also helps me with the regeneration of health a little bit. She regenerates a little bit health for me, due to the entertained buff. Nice food. Eating something. So. But the rain is a little bit annoying, but it's fine. Oh, the boar has respawned. Nice. Look at that. Nice. So. We have gotten 5. Lose durability half as fast for tools. And have more have more hunger resistance. As a cook, which is good. We don't have to place her down, we can just grab her. We can just grab this girl and use her. Oh shit, she is level 3. Oh my lord, she's level 3, might as well kill her. My tool might break before I can get anything done. Shit, my tool will break. Yeah. Fuck you, man. My tool broke before I could get anything done. Stupid bullshit with the tools, man. Fuck this crap. Stupid bullshit tools. It's fucking bullshit. That's why I hate fucking the Thrall. Well, you could say ascendancy almost, but the journey. I hate the Thrall journey. It's so fucking stupid because of the fucking crap that you have to do. It should already be done. I mean, I learned how to do the Thrall things. I already learned it, so you don't have to do a fucking Thrall, like, for a workstation. You don't need to do that. But the game thinks otherwise. The game says, yeah, you need to do that. You need to learn how to You need to learn how to make a crafter as well. Even though you know everything already, even though you just learned how to do it, you still need to do it again. And some more, and some harder. Fucking hell, echt. Hopefully luckier with this one. Once she respawns, if she does respawn. Probably luckier with her now. If I'm gonna shit bricks if we have to run through the station now there and kill everybody until we get to the last troll that's there. If he didn't respawn, I'm gonna shit bricks. Oh, there's somebody new with gloves. Somebody with gloves is good. So isolate her. Isolate her by walking over to her flank. And when she comes over to get you... Atana level 2. I'll even keep this one.
You've got no chance, mate. You dance for me now or swing for me later.
Got her. So, once you've got the brawl that you need, put her on, put her in the tanning station, and then boom, one thing fucking done. Now I can oh shit, no, I forgot I can't do anything. I'll have to travel across the world. Yes, I'll have to travel across the world. Yeah, okay, that's actually not a joke what I just said. Oh my god. Well, it's gonna be a journey that you'll enjoy. We're enjoying it. We're going to enjoy it. Fudge. Alright. Well, work a bit faster, please. Thank you. This, and this, and this. So. But now, to the table you go. Yay! Now what you learned is... What you learned is the worst thing possible. You learned how to make the purple lotus orb from here, but you need black lotus and purple lotus. Fuck. Okay. There is no other way. Good. What we need to get is black lotus and purple lotus. Then we need to get stuff for glass. So yeah, we have a lot of things to get. Can we unlock the glass making yet? That's the most important question. Can we get the glass making yet? Where is it? The glass making. Well, this unlocked. This unlocked. We need it. Glass making. Where is glass making? I think it's under armor, isn't it? No. Where is glass making? God damn it. I think I already have it. It's already on smithing, right? Casting table. Yeah, it's a casting table, that's it. Good. You get a little bit out of the way there. You move there and stay there, please. Thank you. Good. Yeah, there it is. So now we need glass, which we have a bit. Wood. Where'd the glass go? There. Good. Alright. Well then. Let the journey begin, I guess. We need to go... Oh, we're actually not that far if you consider all things. All things considered, we are not that far. Look at where we need to go. Here. Anyways, I'll put a bed down, just in case. Wait, excuse me. I'll put a bed down just in case. But... So, we go. Follow this way. Alrighty then. Let us break off. Let's do the time warp again. We have to go all the way down there. Actually, hold on. I might survive this a little bit longer without dying if I had a little bit of a better armor piece. So let me check my armor. Armor as bench. 20 twine rocks, wood and twine. Twine. Rocks and wood. Why, mate? Good. Good. Got it. So now we can make that. An armorer's bench. Perfect. So we can't make heavy armor because we cannot afford it. We can't make light armor. Can't make anything actually, which sucks the most. Okay, fuck it. We'll go there with the cheapest and most useless outfits. Okay. The way we're going is we're going over there, we're going down here, we go over there, we follow this way and go to the cavern here, or to the barracks, to the barracks. Then we cross over and go into Xelha and get the black lotus. I'll toss everything away I don't need. There's rock noses here, which is very painful, because they can kill me. Good. I'll see if I can kill an isolated black rock nose. Nice. That gives a lot of XP, which is good. Isolated enemies are always fightable. It's killing me. It was trying to, at least. Okay. Torch. Torch. So we follow this way. And I know this is suicide. But we bypass the Reapers. We don't go into the Reapers, we bypass the Reapers. We almost fell down there. Is there a way over without going to the Reapers? Yes. Stay away from the camp. Don't get too close. Actually, we can cross past these guys. Oh, we stay out of their range. Ugh, we're gonna cut them really close, which is not good. They see us. Voyager's Vigil, it's fine. Hey, I'm one of you. Careful. Don't shoot me. Don't attack me. I'm one of you guys. And that thing had to be aggressive. Springbok. A type of African gazelle. Had to be aggressive. Okay, where do we go? Need to get down here somewhere. Satanan Vitu, is that way too far down? That would be nice, daytime would be nice. What's the crocodiles doing here? The fuck? Isn't that a little bit off biome for you guys? Anyways, follow me. No, wait a minute. You come here. Come here. Oh, wow. He killed the Sand Reaper. Well, I could actually quite abuse that. Nobody saw it. I stole the kill from the other guy. Not the kill, but the result of the kill. Wait, hello there. Well. Alright. Not too far. I have a bad feeling about this though. The slightly oriental music is... yeah. The music that a Maharaja would have listened to. Somebody from Persia and old Arab countries. It's a reason here. What do you have in Arab countries? What plagued the Maharaja as well? Tigers, exactly. Tigers and other stuff like that. Yes. So the Maharaja is being plagued by it, and I'm being plagued by kitty cats everywhere here. Ugh. What? What are you doing here?
Take me.
What is a Dafari cannibal doing? So far out of his home place. Curious. Brought her a nice leather bikini. Also, the weapon is really worn out already. Fucking hell. Right, run. Run and craft at the same time. But we're making it. This was the easiest strike though. Getting through there and getting to get the purple lotus is the easy strike. There it is. See, that's the area where the purple lotus will be. Oh, a kitty cat. Trying to get in the water before his stamina runs out. Wow! He's walking through the river. Ho ho ho, he was walking underneath the wall. Okay, he gave up. Good. Now these guys can be farmed for some XP. Oh, they die in one hit. At the barracks. Askudoon. How much XP? A little bit. Okay. %20 more damage from a combo finisher. What is a combo finisher? They should make that into more damage for everything. Look at this army from this guy here. The Goblin King. Need to heal. Oh shit, one volatile gland. Oh good. But you get nothing from these guys as a reward. There's no chests here, nothing, just a big old boss and that's it. Oh fuck! Oh no, I can't kill that one. Holy shit! That's a blood ore thing. That's a bloodstone thingy. Oh my lord, that's a bloodstone. I need that actually. I would like that, but it's impossible to kill, isn't it? Oh. Ah, different attack for a change, huh? Oh my god, almost had him. There I have him. Nice. Blood crystals. 32 of them. Fuck. That was good. Alright. So, now this. Expertise. 7. And start harvest. Get as many as you can. The less I have to go to certain places, the better. If I have to go through here once and then never again, or once every blue moon, then it's fine. Oh, of course he... doesn't like my presence here. Well, I'll take the bird's feathers. Very good. Fuck it, I'm gonna. I want to try and get as many as I can and then just fucking leave. Yeah, I don't want to fight more. Get out of here. Actually, hold on. How much experience does this give? This gives a lot of experience harvesting these things. Yeah, it does. How could I be stupid if I leave these be? Leveling up multiple times just for scything down these things. Just don't look back. Nice. Alright. Just for using a sickle on these, I'm getting 1,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000 XP. But how is it about these golden lotus? The golden lotus doesn't give shit, right? Yeah, they don't give nothing for XP, look. They're too common. They're commonly found everywhere. Let's run. Yeah, boy. Swim, 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 swim. Made it. Okay, we're getting final hit gives double the resources. More efficient harvest. That's going to be helpful for the harvest in the black market garden. Black market, black garden is the same thing almost. Alright, let's go. Let's go and see if there's a faster way, or let's say a safer way maybe to get there. Into the black market, black garden. Maybe through here. Maybe if there's a path through here, then we would be right at the garden. If there was a way through here, right at the garden. Right. I have a good feeling about that. Not like we'll have to go there in a while anyways, because we can get the harvest there. We harvest a lot, and that's going to finish it off anyways. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, we're going through there. Through there, yes. Okay, once after the wrecks start, where all the palm trees are, where it goes right. And then where? Up here. Make a screenshot of it. Oh yeah, this is the path, I think. Oh, if this is open and not blocked by a super boss, then this is the way to go, bro. We will be right at the Black Garden. Oh, there's a passage here. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, we're right there. Oh my god, we're going to be right there. We're going to be right at the Black Garden. Tell me that wasn't as easy like that. Or as easy as this. Ugh. Alright. Just have to dance with the enemies. Ugh. I know, guys, you hate me. I'm not voluntarily here either. If it weren't for this place being the only place where Black Lotus is, I wouldn't be here either. Sorry. Yes, guys, leave me alone. I'm missing all my harvests. The Black Lotus gives 1 billion XP. How many million times have I leveled up already? Anyways, I lost my passage. I need to get out of here. I need to get the fuck out of here. This is enough, it's enough, it's enough. Go out. Right? Right and up, I think. Right and up. Right and up. Right and up. Then follow this path up. Up and through. Yes. Oh, they give up. I made it. Oh, they're almost giving up. I made it. I'm returning with 1 billion trillion fucking everythings. Oh lord. I'm loaded. Oh, I'm stacked with everything. 900. Oi! 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 That was not the way. Is it? Oh, fuck. It's a shortcut. Money in the bank. Well, that was really good. I'll follow the coast all the way back. All the way back home. Now, if you were lame and you play on a PvE server or PvEC server where you don't drop anything when you die, you can just kill yourself and respawn. I actually did that. I actually did that in other server. Why? Because why not? You know? Why would I not do that? Why not taking a shortcut? Of course you kill yourself to take a shortcut. What kind of fucking roleplay bullshit is that? Like, oh, you can't kill yourself to get teleported back home, it's not allowed. Let me tell you and explain you the lore of this. The lore is we have been exiled and the bracelet on our arm is attuned, so when we try to leave, go through the barrier around this land, we instantly die. The downside of that is everybody who's in the barrier, everybody who leaves the barrier dies permanently. Anybody inside the barrier cannot be killed. They can't die permanently. There's only a few circumstances where their soul gets taken and other bullshit where they can be killed. But no, a person cannot die in here. So if you get killed and you respawn, it's not a roleplay game, not an RPG functionality that's like, people say, oh, it's bullshit, blah, blah, blah. No, that's not it. It's realistic. It's real. It's realistic because this is the lore. The lore actually explains that people respawn every time they get killed in here. You literally can't die in this game, in this world. You cannot die. Unless your soul is taken, you get killed in other ways, but if you just get killed by a creature, you respawn infinitely. That's actually your torment. The torment is that you cannot die while you're inside this prison. That is supposed to be your torment. You might wish for a quick death or something, but it can't reach you because you cannot die in this. Oh, you get 1,000 times more E-core with a pickaxe or an axe with a pick. Look at that. Beautiful. Anyways. Yeah, you cannot die in this place. It's not permitted. Or rather you can, but as I said, you respawn and respawn and respawn. You just can't be killed off for good. Which is part of your torment in here. What that also means is all the people you see respawn all the time, like every time you kill a camp and it respawns, these people that you see might have been killed by somebody, or they might have been killed by you when they respawn. That it all makes sense. If you think at it from the lore perspective. Oh shit, that's not good. That's not good at all. That's a way to revive. That's a way to respawn, for example. That's a good way to see it. Whoa! Yeah. The problem is the white tiger that's down there is a boss, and a boss does considerably more, thousands of more times the damage.
Man flesh.
Well, Oh fuck. I just realized. Let's hope she's not an archer. Actually, Miss Big Tits, what are you doing? Miss Bare Chest? Or not Bare Chest, but Miss Big Chest, what are you doing? Trying to attack me like that? Oh, psst. Anyway. Run! Jump! Get up! Now we're looking like a freaking bandit soon. Like a freaking cannibal. Oh shit, there's enemies up there. Well, I don't care. I just want to get past here. Okay, we're halfway home. All we need to do is we need to climb up there. Whoops. I think we'll strengthen that. I just took a strength ability and that gives me an expertise ability 15, which allows me to regenerate. Not regenerate. It allows me to gather resources doubles as fast. So 5 strikes for a rock will become 3 or 2.5. So that's, I think 3. It's rounded up or down. I can't remember. But anyways, 6 hits become 3, 10 hits become 5, and so on.